Only three participant?
Pardon, only?
Only three participant.
No, no, only three. Only two are there apart from me. Nobody
Oh, yeah,
comes.
yeah,
Nobody comes. See, of course, I have given time as 7 o'clock today. Na?
yeah.
For some of the others, I have given the time as 7 o'clock. So you are ready. You are ready. We can go ahead. Nitish, what is your number?
Sir, I actually operate two numbers, so basically I don't know which number you have FAD in your
No, no.
contact.
Which number I have been giving? You have paid me, and you are operating in
So I'm in group with 7061437984.
7061.
43.
Uh,
Recently, you have sent me the Zoom meeting ID and password.
mhm. 70614
3.
37984.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir, before starting, I would request you to kindly see my facial expression and
Mm.
the language that I am using since I belong to North India. So just do let me know any pronunciation which I need to be corrected.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
It's yeah, it's humble request.
No problem. Shall we start?
Yeah, of course.
Nitish, your interview is slated on which date? Real interview?
6 September, Mumbai Zonal Office.
Mumbai Zone Office. Good. What is the degree you have done?
Sir, I have recently completed my PGDM
PGDM in what?
in finance and marketing.
You should complete the sentence. PGDM in finance and marketing. Okay. Good.
Yes, sir.
Was there no campus placement in your PGDBM?
Yes, sir. There was campus placement. Like in campus placement, I've got opportunity in ICICI Bank Limited. So currently, I'm working in ICICI Bank Limited as accounts manager in transaction banking group, like where I handle GCG client, JSW Steel, and also sat for the interview for like Federal Bank. But in the last round, I was eliminated.
Mhm. No, what is the
That time I
work?
was in Delhi.
I think I must have asked last time also. What is the work you are doing now?
So basically, I do provide 360-degree solution to the client and also help them in issuance of a letter of credit, bank guarantee, and also do overlook after all the transaction of the client according to the needs and requirement of that client.
What is bank guarantee? What are the different types of bank guarantee?
So bank guarantee is basically guarantee which is taken with the bank for the payment of non-performance or the if the business does not unfold as per the plan. So different types of bank guarantee, performance bank guarantee and a financial bank guarantee. In financial bank guarantee, in money is paid to the seller in case the buyer is not where the buyer is not liable to pay. But in performance guarantee, the bank makes payment to the beneficiary when there is a delay in delivery of the operations or the project.
Mm. Good. What is letter of credit?
So a letter of credit is basically a legal document which is issued by the importer's bank on behalf of the seller to ensure that the seller will receive the full payment for the delivered goods and services.
What is line of credit? In what way is it different from letter of credit? If
Line
you
of credit is basically yeah,
yeah,
line of credit is basically the limits that is provided to the client or the any specific customer. Suppose I'm the customer, I'm this limit is given of 5 lakh. So this is a line of credit that maximum money that are utilized as overdraft or the loan is 5 lakh rupees. But letter of credit is basically for the performance of the duties, that if you perform that functions, perform that work, then letter of credit is invoked
no,
that
no,
time.
letter of credit is for import of commodities and for a particular commodity under a particular order. Whereas line of credit is a facility given to the exporter to avail it within the limit granted and within the specified time period. Please,
Basically it's line of credit is basically like
uh,
the limits.
yeah, it is a limit, not with a specific export order.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
I will just check it up what it is telling. India Line of credit.
I have read is basically the limits.
Hmm. Is line of credit available in India? There are several banks in India which provide line of credit to their customers. As a borrower, you must read the terms and conditions before taking any final decisions. How does line of credit work in India? In an open line of credit, if the money is repaid, then it can be borrowed again. It is an agreement between a bank and the borrower. It establishes the loan amount that a borrower can borrow. The funds can be borrowed at any time of need as long as the maximum set amount in the agreement is not exceeded. This is not what I have in my mind. I have a different thing. I have in
Basically,
mind.
we can say that
No,
it's
no,
also an
no, no.
overdraft facility.
Yeah, I have in mind the line of credit being opened by Punjab National Bank for on behalf of Nirav Modi, where 13,000 crore fraud was done. A line of credit is established by the Punjab National Bank, and it was advised to the correspondent banks in Great Britain, who, relying on that, gave limits to their borrowers, and then they made it liable on the part of Punjab National Bank to make good that money. So that is another line of credit involving foreign transactions. That is why I asked you. Otherwise, I would not have asked this question. Could you
No
follow?
issue, no issue. Yeah,
Yeah,
I could follow, but I will go through in detail of this
yeah.
line of
Now,
credit.
can you please tell me what is UCPDC?
So you see, it is basically the set of rules and regulation which guiding the usage and issuance of letter of credit.
Good.
Sir, basically, I have confusion in this question. Like UCP is also same UCP 600 or UCDPC like sorry UCPDS is also same. Both are same or different?
No, no, UCPDC 600. Only about that I am talking now.
Yeah,
UC,
yeah, I have given the
U,
answer. It is right. Like, but I'm
the
also asking what
UCPDC 600 is an international document which governs the transactions between or among banks
two countries.
in the line of credit throughout the world, because the expressions of words about by, to, and the meaning for that differs from each country to another country. When I said about, I keep in mind 10% more or less, but in somebody else says about, it may be 20% more or less. So to have a uniform pattern for that, this uniform UCPDC has been formed by International Chamber of
Of
Commerce.
commerce. Yeah,
Yeah,
got it.
very, very good. So, what is the timings of work of yours in ICICI?
Generally, it's 9:30 to 6:30. For some time, we have to wait if there is some quarter end or the month end, or if we're, some transaction of the client is being stuck. So till now, we have to wait for 8 o'clock also.
It's okay, fine. Now, what do you know about Federal Bank?
So basically, Federal Bank is one of the leading private sector bank. It is a preferred personal, NRI, and business banking partner for the growing expense of the customer, both in rural as well as in urban areas. And a bank is recognized as a great place to work, and it is 26th great place to work in India, and it is also ranked as 63rd great place to work in Asia. It is founded in by Kulangara Paulo Hormis in 1931, and its headquarters in Eluva, Kerala. Also, bank scripts are widely held and listed on in National Stock Exchange and global Bombay Stock Exchange, and its global depository receipts are also listed on London Stock Exchange. So talking about the happy customer, total 1 crore 66 lakh is the happy customer of Federal Bank. 560 is the cash recycles of the Federal Bank. Apart from that, Federal Bank has also won the various awards. Like recently, Federal Bank has won 5 awards at different categories at Indian Chamber of Commerce, Emerging Asia Banking Awards, and Federal Bank is the only commercial bank to be recognized by Great Place to Work. Federal Bank has also won the reward from Institute of Chartered Accountant of India for excellence in financial reporting. And Federal Bank has won the been recognized as top 20 most innovative practice, that is diversity hiring.
Yeah,
So
award
that's
sufficient. Award sufficient. इतना जरूरत नहीं.
okay.
You are telling too many awards. Now come to other aspects of Federal Bank, like
Like
like its figures, its
yeah,
products, everything else. Yeah.
like product further can be bifurcated on the basis of the personal, NRI, and business. In personal, the products of Federal Bank include saving account, current account, and Noor saving account. So basically, Noor saving account is account which provide the free mobile banking app, and it's interest free account. And coming to the loan section, it provides various loans like education loan, car loan, home loan, gold loan. Coming to the business section, it provide various account like a current account for the businessman, or it also provide EFC account, which is stand for exchange and foreign currency. So basically, in exchange and foreign currency, it is account which is held in foreign currency, in which any exporter who is into export business can receive payment in EFC account. And if these payments are being not, you're
Mm.
stopping.
No, no. Tell me.
Yeah, EFC stand for exchange and foreign currency, is account which is held in foreign currency. In this, any exporter who is into export business can receive the funds in EFC account. So this money will be kept in account till 30 days, until the any forward or future contract is not there. If there is any forward or future contract, then it will the amount will be held there only. But if it not, there is no future contract, then it will be converted into INR. And in the business, we also provide for the NRI, that is NRE saving account, NRE current account, NRO saving account, and NRO current account. So these are the types of products.
There is
Like talking about
one more NR account. What is that?
uh,
And one
Noor,
more NR account maintained in foreign currency.
Gilt, GILT.
No, no. FCNRD, foreign
I don't
currency
have it.
non-resident deposit account. Foreign
Could you
currency,
repeat?
foreign currency non-resident deposit account.
Non-resident deposit account. Okay, I will
The,
go through that. I don't have idea about that.
the exchange risk in this is borne by the bank only.
So hedging is done from the banking perspective here.
Yeah, bank. No, it is the it is say here it is maintained only in terms of term deposits, where a person can open account in US dollar, then pound sterling or euro or Japanese yen, and he can, for 1 year deposit, the interest rate is considerably lower than what it is for NRE. NRE normally they allow the same rate of interest as domestic deposit. Whereas in the case of this this FCNRD, the rate of interest is low, 2.75, 2.45, because the money available in that account is eligible for repatriation abroad without a reference to Reserve Bank of India. Same is the case with NRE. The balance available in NRE is eligible for repatriation abroad. And only problem is it is subject to fluctuation risk, exchange fluctuation risk. Today, when the money was received, it is received at 83 rupees per dollar. Subsequently, when after 2 years, when the customer wants to remit money abroad, he, in the case of NRE account, he has to pay the exchange rate prevalent at that time. It may be 85 or 86.
So
So
basically, it is
yes,
lost due to the
yes, yeah,
conversion of currency.
conversion loss will be there. Whereas FCNRD में तो आपको conversion loss नहीं होता है. लेकिन NRO account में it is not eligible for repatriation abroad. Not only that, NRE you have to remit money only in foreign currency, whereas NRO local credits are also allowed.
So I will
Eh,
go through that one second.
Yeah, it is not very much required for other candidates, but it is required for you because you are working in something related to foreign exchange.
Yeah, I'm in trade finance. So
Yeah,
basically,
that is why you
export
have to
import.
go through this. Otherwise, you answered correctly. Please tell me the name of, say, Governor of Reserve Bank of India.
Shakti Kanta Das. He is
Who is the
25th
MDC?
generation.
This is what is not to be avoided. हमने क्या पूछा, what is the name of the
Okay,
governor?
okay, got it.
अब खाली
Okay,
उसका साथ में बैठना है, उसका ज्यादा बोलना नहीं है.
okay.
Now, who is the MD and CEO of a federal bank?
Shyam Srinivasan.
Tell me what is UPI?
UPI stand for Unified Payment Interface. In this, we can send daily 1 lakh rupees, and in this, we cannot send money to the foreign.
No. What do you understand by business entity concept? Then
Business entity concept is a accounting concept or principle in which it is uncertain. It is told that a business and the owner of the business is quite different from each other.
what is going concern concept?
Going concept is also accounting principle which tells that the business will run for the long period of time.
Why capital is treated as liability?
Capital is treated as a liability because after a certain period of time it has to be repaid to the owner, because business and owner are quite different.
No, but here the mistake you did was after certain period of time, the money has to be paid to the owner. ऐसा नहीं है. You have to repay even now. If the stakeholder wants, you have to repay the money to the shareholder. But of course, companies do not repay. Companies do not give undertaking to buy the shares. If he wants, he can sell it outside and raise money. समझ गया? The
So basically liability capital is
no,
taken from the third party.
capital is shown as under liability because of the same point. Business entity count. Business is a separate entity. Shareholders are separate entity.
Got it.
Okay, that is the reason.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Best wishes. Thank you. Thank you so much. You have been answering very well. No problem. I mean, the interview also will be like this only. आसपास में जल्दी जल्दी 10-15 मिनट में खत्म करके जाएगा. इसका अंदर में जो कुछ काम बात कर रहे हैं, we have to talk everything correctly, and you should not talk more, you should not talk less. I will be having a separate session on 7th at 6:30 to 8:30, where I ask all the people to come and I will be covering all the aspects. Acha, your interview is on 6th itself.
Yes, sir.
Oh, sorry. So on that day I'll be
So,
covering
okay,
because
no issue, sir.
I find
You go ahead.
covering all the people separately for second time, it is not going to be possible. 200 people covering within this 1 week, it is impossible. So I'm asking most of the people to come so that I will talk in batches, at least 1 hour, 3 batches. And whatever important questions, aspects, I'll be telling them separately. They will prepare the answer and go readily for the interview. You are answering very well. First point favorable to you is that you are an employee of ICICI. Second,
So basically only 2 years. I've joined 2 years, 2 months ago.
your communication is very good, and you are answering whatever subjects you are dealing with correctly. बट और कुछ भी पूछने से भी अब बोलना पड़ेगा, इसलिए दूसरा कुछ चीजों भी गाइडली मटेरियल और कुछ मटेरियल से पढ़ लीजिए. अब एंड न्यूज़पेपर ओनली यू विल बी फेलिंग. आज का करंट न्यूज़ क्या है बताओ.
So not of current, but first of the first September I have read.
ठीक है, टेल मी.
Like India's GDP in quarter one of 2020 financial year 2023-24 has seen a growth of 7.8%, and India clocks 10 billion UPI transaction for the first time in a month. And the governor of India has appointed Miss Jaya Burma as first CEO and chairperson of Railway Board, and a credit card had hit the highest
Very good, very good,
limit
very
expended
good.
of US
Sufficient.
dollar
You
75.
prepare like this, that will do. Prepare like this, but this is not sufficient. You have to go through a lot. I'm telling like this because today's only our economic times. I find so many news items are coming. Uday Kotak
So
steps.
I basically take the news from IBF. You must be aware of Indian Brand Equity Foundation.
Mhm.
So I jot their point from there.
Uday Kotak steps down as CEO of Kotak
As CEO,
Mahindra.
yeah, yesterday news, yeah. But
Biden
he will be acting as MD and CEO till December
Joe
2024.
Biden, Joe Biden and Modi to hold bilateral talks. Shah Adir Azad Salve in 8-member COVID-led simultaneous polls panel. A new panel has been formed for one nation, one election. Balasur accident, CBI charge sheet against 3 railway employees. G20 summit, police hold full dress rehearsals. Baiju's arm, Akash forms panel for new leadership. Voda idea recast postpaid structure to stem user churn. I don't know what they are telling. So like that, each date का न्यूज में बहुत कुछ इंफॉर्मेशन आता है, उसको
So they
पढ़ने
will
पड़े.
also ask a
दे
detail
या
about the
अला वो
particular
लोग
news.
वो लोग इंटरव्यू का आने का समय पर अपना सेल फोन से देख के तो आते हैं, और उनका ऑफिस में आपको कागज मिलेगा, उसको कागज को लेके आएगा, उसको सामने रख के क्वेश्चन पूछेगा.
Okay, sir.
Best wishes.
Sir,
Your
I have one
interview,
doubt.
your interview was good. I will give you 9 out of 10 and select you. But if they don't select you, don't come and blame me. Otherwise, you are a very smart candidate. You deserve.
Sir,
Because
how to achieve 9.5 like or 10?
कभी कभी you talk more, थोड़ा उसको कम करना है. And I have not
Like
gone.
in the
I
governor you
am
have asked,
I
so I should have
I
not went.
no, I am telling you, I have not given you 9.5 because I don't have time to go into other areas. I am reducing myself 0.5 on your behalf. Otherwise, you are a prospective candidate. Questions will be very simple. What is your father doing? This thing, that thing, and all. You can manage it. Best wishes. Thank you.